College football is literally the only sport in this great country we have. The only sport where the conference you play in is a determining factor if whether you're out or not. There are teams that start the year in major college football that have 0% shot of making the playoff just because of the conference they're in. UCF, Cincinnati playing in the AAC. You would need Moses to part the Red Sea before they would make the college football playoff. Boise State, Coastal Carolina, BYU. Again, they need Jesus Christ himself to come down on this earth. And then maybe they'll have a chance to make a 14 college football playoff. College football is the only sport where your conference, before the year even starts, before you even play a game, you are eliminated and you know you basically go into a season with 0 shot to make the playoff, 0 shot to win a championship. So why is that okay? Why should we be having that? 16-team college football playoff allows for the opportunity for legitimately every team to have a shot to make it. Think about it. If we had a 16-team college football playoff last year, you know who's making the playoff? BYU, Coastal Carolina, Indiana, Iowa State, Cincinnati. Those teams are all making it. And deservingly so. Is it really that bad to have Coastal Carolina in the college football playoff? That game against BYU they played earlier this year was one of the best college football games of the year. Because there's 2 top teams going at it. It was a ton of fun. And it was great for the sport. It was. Game day was there. It was awesome exposure. It was an awesome day for the sport of college football. Wouldn't we want that more often? To me, the answer is yes. Now also, I will get ahead of all the detractors, all of those who have the same old canned excuse of why the college football playoff shouldn't expand even to 6 teams to 8 teams. Well, the games are going to be so bad. The semifinals are so bad. They're all blowouts. Why are we going to have more blowouts? I'm not saying the games would be better. But I give you 2 reasons to push back on there's just going to be more blowouts if the playoff expanded. Number 1, removing all the other bowl games. It gives you less to watch. There's no Pinstripe Bowl. There's no Gasparilla Bowl. There's no Bahamas Bowl. There's no Hawaii Bowl. When the conference championships end that first week in December, there's no other college football until the playoff. There's no 30 bowl games to get you kind of jacked up and ready for the playoff. There is nothing. So the less games there is, the more demand that you cause to watch college football games. Right? We talked about supply and demand the other day on the show when it comes to quarterbacks. Less college football games, less supply will, to me, create more demand. So even though the games, especially early on in the first round, maybe not that exciting, because you haven't seen a lot of college football, it still gets you juiced up, it still gets you jacked up to watch the games, even if some of them turn out to be blowouts. So number 1, again, removing all the other bowl games, again, just to me, makes the playoff games that much more special because there's not a lot of games left to watch. Number 2, let's just look at the NCAA tournament. We watch a ton of bad games early in the tournament, but no one really complains. No one says shrink the NCAA tournament field. No one is saying 68 is too much. Let's go to 16 or 32 or something like that. Think about it. This week, we will be watching Gonzaga, the best team in the land, take on either Norfolk State or Appalachian State. We are going to watch Ohio State battle Oral Roberts. Drexel, big bad Drexel, the Dragons, are going to be taking on Illinois. One time in tournament history has a 16 seed beat a 1. And honestly, frankly, a lot of those games haven't even been close. But we still watch. We don't complain. We watch the games. So yeah, if you want to complain about that, maybe, let's say, Coastal Carolina versus Alabama or BYU versus Clemson, maybe that's a blowout. And maybe Indiana, if they played, whoever, Ohio State, maybe that's a blowout as well. But less games, to me, in my mind, just makes it more enjoyable to watch. We watch in college basketball, we will watch in college football.